Alright, so who am I here with?
DJ Drewski.
Alright, so for the people out there that don't really know what you do, just explain a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Not only am I a DJ on the biggest hip-hop station in the world, Hot 97, but I also got the movement, and I probably played all your favorite artists for the first time on the radio. You know what I'm saying? When Pop Smoke, Lil TJ, Chef G, Sleepy Hollow, the list just keeps going on.
Damn, nah. So speaking of Pop Smoke, like, how was your reaction when, you pick up your phone, went on Instagram, and you saw what happened? Like, the tragedy. Like, how was your reaction to it? Because you said you was the first one to play his music on Hot 97, on the radio, period. You know what I'm saying? How was your reaction towards it?
Oh, nah, I was crushed. I was hurt. Because not only just the radio, not only was it like a rapper-DJ relationship, I feel like we was actually cool. That was like, you know what I'm saying? My little homie, we did records together. The first record him and TJ did, like, I put them together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mannequin or no?
No, so there's a crazy story. The first time I met Lil TJ, he came to the Bronx to meet me. The driver in the car at the time was Pop Smoke. But TJ didn't even know it was Pop Smoke the way we know Pop Smoke today.
Oh, so he was Pop Smoke before he was Pop Smoke. Driving.
Basically. Driving. Just, and TJ was happy to be in the car. Shout to Jake Wapo. I think he was in the car too. So they knew each other, but they didn't do music.
Wait, so Pop Smoke was like a chauffeur or something like that?
Nah, come on.
Like not like
it's
that.
Like driving your man around. Like he's the one that had the car.
Oh, okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I thought he was like on some Uber type shit.
Nah, he just had the car. They was just all in the car. TJ happened to be in the car to come meet me in the Bronx, and Pop Smoke was the driver.
So you had the studio in the Bronx type shit?
No, I was doing a party. They were just pulling up on me to say what's up, and like, but TJ was. Pop Smoke wasn't even putting out music yet.
Did you seeing him and not being what he was at the time, did you expect him to be what he was gonna be?
I didn't even know it was Pop Smoke till TJ told us years later. Until TJ told the story, I never knew that was Pop Smoke in the car.
That's crazy.
Right. And then we did a record together, me, TJ, and Pop Smoke. It never came out because he passed away. I didn't want to put it out because I didn't want to feel like I'm using clout. That was my man. But I didn't put it out, but then they put his verse from my record on the Woo record with 50 Cent and Roddy Ricch. So the verse you hear on the Woo,
that's what
Take Me to the Candy Shop. That was the original record was called Mary Jane. Drewski featuring Pop Smoke and Little TJ.
You want to fuck with the Woo? That you're supposed to be on that?
No, his verse, Pop Smoke verse on the Woo, came from my song called Mary Jane that we never put out.
Do you have a snippet or something?
Yeah. You want to hear it?
Yeah, come on, bro.
Hold on, let me see.
Come on, man.
Actually, somebody leaked it on YouTube. It was leaked on YouTube.
How do they be leaking shit? How does is a hacker or something? Or you
know,
send it to your friend and your friend posts it on YouTube?
Gets excited. They want to be the first one to post it. Let me see.
Some cloud shit, right?
If you on YouTube and you type in DJ Drewski, Pop Smoke, Little TJ. So this was the original. This was the song it came from. Not this, clearly.
Mary Jane?
Yeah, but then they took his verse off of this song and put it on the Woo. The movement! So I'm going to forward it. Now listen.
Bro, that's the same verse.
But they put it on the Woo after he passed. Wow. So it's forever Pop Smoke.
Long live Pop Smoke. Facts. I ain't gonna lie, facts. So, the movement, how did you kind of come up with the movement and the whole show and stuff like that?
It's a long story. Shout out to my guys, Cypher Sounds, DJ Cypher Sounds. We started it together, but then I turned it into a radio show on Hot 97 where we play all the new artists from the town. We break a lot of artists. That's where these artists, the first time on the radio was on the New Movement. And then we started the New Movement Live podcast, doing live shows. So it just kept growing over time. But it was always, the focus was to do collaborative work, get artists working together.
Okay. So Hot 97. You're one of the biggest DJs from Hot 97. How did you kind of tap in with Hot 97? How did you kind of get in tune with them and stuff?
I think for DJ, especially in the tri-state, Hot 97 is going to the NFL, going to the NBA if you play ball, right? So as a DJ, that's always somebody's dream. So I just kept working, building my name, building my brand, and doing what I had to do to build relationships to get there. And once I got in, I knew, okay, this is my dream. So now I got to really hold it down and keep going even viral, more crazy, and boom.
How did you kind of start as a radio host, though?
I started more like DJing first before I started hosting. So, you DJ, you talk in between songs. But I just was picking up, watching and learning other people do it. Like the Angie Martinez and the Funk Master Flex and how they did it. And I said, okay, cool. I could learn from that. Then I just started applying it.
So what made you want to be a DJ? Like, was it like seeing like back in the days they used to DJ with the turnstiles and stuff like that? That made you want to like...
That was part of it, but I also had a love for music. And I couldn't rap. I don't know how to rap. I don't know how to sing.
You ever tried?
I tried. I'm not going to do it today.
You got some unreleased shit?
No, we good. But I never, I know I couldn't sing or rap. So I said, what else can I do to still be a part of the music and push the culture? And I was like, oh, a DJ, perfect. Like, I don't have to do none of that. And I can still perform. I can still entertain people with music.
So you have a album, right? Do you plan on dropping any more albums?
Yeah, so we just dropped the album in 2021. It has A Boogie on it, Chef G, Sleepy Hollow, Coi Leray, Sada Baby, Jay Critch, Cowboy, like all your favorite artists.
Definitely.
All right, but yeah, we now it's a new year, so we working on a lot more records. We got records with Fetty Wap, we got records with Fabio Foreign, shout out to 917 Racks, like we got a bunch of records.
I seen you was on Love and Hip Hop. Now, a lot of people know you from obviously High 97, but also Love and Hip Hop. How did you get the role in Love and Hip Hop?
They just reached out to me like, yo, would you be interested in doing it? So at first I'm like, I don't really know. But then one of the, a girl that was on the show, we actually had a real relationship. Like we was cool. And she was on the show like a couple seasons before I got on. So because there was already a relationship there, I feel like, okay, cool. It was like a storyline that could happen. Let's see what happens. I said, fuck it. It's the biggest show in the world at the time. Why wouldn't I want to be a part of it? Because it took my brand from being local to now international.
Did they have you like try to like fake a relationship and all that? Like,
nah, so they had me in the middle of like two women, and the women were beefing.
They was fighting over you?
Yeah, and the sad part is the shit got real. Like, it's not just for TV. Like, the beef, when the cameras is off, it's still real beef. That's the only part I didn't like, but it all ended up perfect. I just had a baby. Shout out to wifey. Like, she stuck through it. So, everything happened for a reason.
How is it like, being a father and then also doing, your radio and being on High 97, all just your day-to-day life? Like, how was that?
I think it motivated me more because I've only been a father for like 8 weeks. And in those 8 weeks...
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So, like, you see the baby...
Boy or girl?
Girl.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. So you see the baby and you like, now you extra motivated. And, clearly I'm having a baby. I'm married to a woman that understands my lifestyle. So she already knew, what type of time I was on. So I was like, yo, listen, I'm going to even go harder. I'm going to be out doing interviews at 12 at night with people like you. And she was cool with it.
Damn, I say like people like me. People like me is crazy, I ain't gonna lie. So, I heard that there was like a shootout in High 97 back in the day between like The Game and 50 Cent. You kind of Now I just asking you because you work for High 97. I don't know if you was around during that time and shit like that.
Yeah, anytime it comes to like shootouts, I don't know nothing.
Nah, I feel you. Nah, because I know, like, what you do is kind of dangerous, you know what I'm saying? Because you're like...
play music.
No, yeah, but, I know it's sometimes it's people like, yo, Drewski, why you don't play my song? Yo, play my song, da-da-da. I know you be getting those people.
Every day.
So how do you, like, go about that? Like, do people, like, threaten you? Like, yo, you must play my song on the radio.
There's some people, I think at this point, though, they know, like, if your record is good, Drewski's going to support it. So if I'm not playing... If I heard it and I'm not playing it, it's because I can't. Like, it's not good enough, or it might need some work. But I actually take time out to explain to people. Like, I'll be like, yo, your interviews are whack. You should do this. So if I be like, yo,
man, my interviews is whack.
I'm saying yours are whack, but I would say, yo, your music is whack.
Nah, if it is, though, I will want you to be honest, because I take constructive criticism, you know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to improve. I know my questions ain't really the best, you know what I'm saying? I know you're going to say that.
Right. No, I'm saying, like, if I'm going to tell you your shit is whack, at least I'm going to give you the same type of energy and tell you what you should do to make it better. And that's the same thing I do with music.
So tell me, what should I do better?
No, you're great.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Nah. Like, I feel like you're joking around. Like, all jokes aside, like, I really want to learn because you're like, you know, a radio personality. You do interviews too.
No, I like
stuff
your interviews because you take risks. You know what I'm saying? You'll take a risk to get an answer. And I think a lot of people are scared to take those risks when it comes to interviews. So I think you should stick to doing that. Even though
I would say risk to a certain extent because I kind of like try to like stem away from asking controversial questions.
Got you.
So I kind of just do the pranks instead of just asking, you know, why you got beef with so and so and stuff like that. I don't really be caring about the beef type shit. So.
But it's still a risk to do a prank. You know what I'm saying? I think it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Do you want to do interviews? Like eventually grow into like doing interviews on television or your own show on like YouTube?
Maybe shit. I don't know. Wherever it could take me, you know. Maybe one day I could be, you know, in the movement. Who knows?
Who knows?
Facts.
I don't know.
Now you do know. This is your show. You do know.
Nah, I think you do a good job. I think it's entertaining and
Appreciate it.
And the fact that you know who to interview, right? You I feel like you pick and choose who you interview because you know it's part of your plan. Whether it's a prank, whether you just want to get a good interview, you got a plan put together, and that's important.
To a certain extent, because picking and choosing is like I'm picking sides and shit. I'm not picking sides or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if you make that clear, like as me too, like right, you do it for your page, I do it for a radio station, I do it for YouTube. I still let the artist know, like, yo, I'm not picking sides, so I could have an artist up here. We do an interview. If they diss another artist, I do allow that other artist the opportunity to come up here and talk about it too. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's always two sides to a beef or whatever. So I'm open to it. And I think maybe, you know, if you did that, if you're open to having both sides. Say you did interview an artist and you know they got beef with somebody. Allow that person the opportunity to come talk their shit too.
I don't know about that. That's putting myself in more risk that I ain't really trying to put myself into, you know what I'm saying?
I think people know you're a civilian, like, you ain't picking sides.
I don't know, Drewski. I don't know. But speaking of beef, man, the two hottest radios in New York, you got High 97 and Power 105.1. Is there a beef between the two radio stations?
Nah, there's no beef. I think both stations, you know, cater to who they do. Power 105, you know, it's more R&B, more heavy on the R&B. Where High 97, we cover,
Rap,
you know,
hip-hop,
more than, you know, what's going on right now.
Because I thought, like, you know, it was a little beef, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's not beef.
Okay.
I think, you know, it's a big city. There's enough.
And the
for
inside, you know,
everybody.
I'm in the outside looking in, but I feel like in the inside, you know what I'm saying? There's a little beef. Okay. So you're one of the biggest DJs, you know what I'm saying, in the world. But there's other DJs, you know what I'm saying? You got DJ Superstar J.
Shout out to Superstar J.
You got DJ Nuff.
Of course, Heavy Hitters.
You got he's part of Heavy Hitters?
He created Heavy Hitters. I'm a part of Heavy Hitters.
Oh, I see you say more than him. That's why I was like.
Oh, yeah. He started Heavy Hitters.
Oh, okay.
So shout out to Enough.
You got Funk Flex.
Big homie.
So, you know, there's more DJs though. You know, I don't really. The list goes on and on. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of DJs, especially in New York.
Definitely. I ain't gonna lie though. Out of all the DJs, I feel like you're really the worst one though.
Hey, yo, what the fuck
Hold
you
on.
just said?
You playing, right?
Nah, I'm so dead ass, bro.
How you come up here?
Yo, get out of here.
That's
Hold on, no.
You lucky I can't touch you, but.
Come on.
Yo, it's a prank, bro. Yo, it's a prank. It's a prank.